Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing on the Jobu Report, because without you guys, this would be nothing. And I hope everybody gets to where they're going for Christmas safe and sound, and that you get everything that you wish for. Now, I got to tell you, Jobu's out. Jobu needs a refill. That's the first thing I got to tell you. It is so exciting that the Dallas Cowboys have now wrapped up the division, have home field advantage, and a bye week for the playoffs. It's a far cry from last year's 4 and 12. And it's fantastic. Now, everybody who's been watching me for any length of time knows that I have been in the tank for Dak Prescott from way back at the Senior Bowl. When I first saw him play, I was like, whoa. All the things that I saw him doing in college, he's doing now in the NFL. He keeps getting better and better. That's the thing that he's always done. He keeps getting better and better and better. And in my mind, he is the MVP of the league. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say you're crazy, that Zeke Elliot, he's the reason why, that in the offensive line, that's why the Cowboys are winning. Dak just has to show up. He's a dink and dunk quarterback. Well, I got to tell you, all that stuff's BS. Now, the one thing I always try and do with you guys, and you know, that when I make an argument, I don't just pull it out of my ass and just say, that's my opinion. I try and give you facts, numbers, tendencies, or a reason why I come to my conclusion. And this is no different. Because you can take the season that Zeke Elliott's had. It's a fantastic season, averaging 4.8 yards per carry. Right now, he's got 1,551 yards. Great season. He probably won't get Eric Dickerson's record because they're probably not going to play him that much. But he probably won't get DeMarco Murray's season in 2014 either, which was 1,845 yards. He'd basically have to go almost 150 yards each game the next two, and I don't think the Cowboys are going to put that much work on him. Still, great season. However, if just having a great running back meant that you're going to win, then how come guys like AP or Barry Sanders or Earl Campbell, Chris Johnson, why don't they have a Super Bowl ring? Because if you take the top 10 rushing performances in history, the 2,000-yard club and the ones that came really close, only one of them won a Super Bowl, and that was Terrell Davis. And he had John Elway. The rest of the guys really didn't have good quarterbacks. And it showed because, let's look at them. Eric Dickerson with the Rams, 10-6. AP in 2012, 10-6. Jamal Lewis, Baltimore Ravens, 10-6. Barry Sanders, 9-7. Terrell Davis, they won the Super Bowl, of course. Chris Johnson, 8-8. He rushed for 2,006 yards, and they went 8-8. O.J. Simpson, 9-5. Earl Campbell, 11-5. Barry Sanders, 9-7. And Amon Green, 10-6. So all of those guys had better seasons than Zeke Elliott, yet none of them had more than 11 wins. And most of them had 10 or less wins. So let's go back to 2014, and we had DeMarco Murray. The team averaged 4.7 yards a carry. Fantastic. You can run the ball that way, you don't really have to pass that much. He had 1,845 yards. He was a finalist for MVP. And the team went 12-4. Great season. Would have been nice had we got the catch, no catch. But we didn't. Go to 2015. 4-12. Putrid season. Putrid. The offense couldn't pass worth crap. Yet, we averaged 4.6 yards a rush. Kind of surprising. Only a tenth of a yard less than the year before. Yet we went from 12 wins with that tenth of a yard to 4 wins. So clearly, if the rushing game was only a tenth of a yard less, clearly the quarterback had a lot to do with them winning. So let's go to this year. Zeke Elliott balling out. Yet we're averaging 4.8 yards a carry. Only 0.2 of a yard better than last year's 4-12 team. And only 0.1 of a yard better than the 2014 team. Yet the team is 12-2. Right now, a better record than we had in 2014. Opportunity to win one or two more games to even beat that 2014 season, where Tony Romo and DeMarco Murray were MVP candidates. So the idea that Dak Prescott just shows up and hasn't really done anything, well, clearly, having a great running back that's running the ball, you still have to have a quarterback who can play football. And when you look at the numbers, the records, the lack of interceptions, the awareness in the pocket. Hell, if you watched the Giants-Eagle game last night, you saw a rookie quarterback playing in Carson Wentz. That's what a rookie quarterback's supposed to look like. You're not supposed to look like Dak Prescott breaking Tom Brady's record for without an interception to start a career, and then having the second best one record without an interception of the season as well. Throwing 20 touchdown passes, rushing for 6, being a leader on the field, keeping guys in order, and keeping guys following behind him. Because you don't just go from 4-12 to 12-2. That's a major, major change. Right now we're talking about 8 wins, possibly as many as 10-win turnaround. It's unusual, guys. It never happens. So that's why I say that Dak Prescott is more valuable to the team than the season that Zeke Elliot had. Now, feel free to argue with me. I got no problem with that. If you can come up with a reason and give me some numbers, I'll listen to it. And hell, you might be right. But from where I'm standing, 10 guys, top 10 NFL rushers, only one's got a ring. Kind of interesting if you ask me. As always, I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo. And in about 40 minutes, we're going to be live streaming, taking some of your calls tonight. So as always, thank you for watching. Have a great night and a Merry Christmas. Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Blah, 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 blah.